Hey guys, in today's video we are talking parrot cages. I'm Kaylin, the author of Parrot Bliss Bond. I love parrots. Parrots are my bliss. Make sure to get your copy of the Parrot Bliss Bond on Amazon. I get the biggest cages I can for my parrots. I still think they're small, although I do run out of house space. But there's so many designs of cages, and what's interesting is while there is a specification for cage size, there are three things that I think are more important than which cage you choose for your parrot. Three things about the cage. So let's talk about that. So now let's talk about cages. I had someone graciously say I could use their photos because they wanted some comments on the cages. And most of the cages look gorgeous and decked out. Now, I am going to say one of the cages, which I'll try to put up now, is like a dream cage of mine. I think it's a king's cage, because it's stainless steel. It's gorgeous. I really love it. That's a cage I haven't had the pleasure of having a bird in. Really like that one. But what are the three things that I think that you should really know about your cages? Because more than the cage itself, the design, more than the size of the cage, there are three important things. Number one, things that's really important is your parrot's cage should be 3 times the width of their wingspan, 2 times the depth, and 2 times the height. Now, the first thing that I think you will want to know about your parrot's cage is Elon here is in a recovery cage because there's something going on. So we're limiting her space or his space. What's important to know is that when a parrot's cage doesn't have enough room, their droppings go into the water or into their food because there's not enough room for them to perch. When your parrot has enough room, there's room to put perches so that they're not dropping anything into the food. The water dish and the food dish can be far enough to stay clean. Number 2, you want to make sure that the bar spacing is not such that your parrot could get their head through. You could see that, if River will show us, she could get her head through. Did you see that? And if she were to put her head in here, she could twist it or try to get her body in and injure her wings or something like that. Bar spacing on a cage is really important. You should make sure always that the bars are such that a parrot can't get their skull in. Sorry about the extreme. Number 3, parrot cages are generally made out of metal. I've seen some cages where the frame is wood or the cage itself is wood, but this is what parrots do to wood, right? They absolutely bite it up, which means that a perch I can replace or I can take out and disinfect. But if it's on their cage, then I can't do that, which means that one of a couple of things could happen. They could eat their way out of the cage, or bacteria can grow in that wood grain, and that wouldn't be good. So those are 3 important things to keep in mind about your parrot's cage. Now, for the third thing, I want to show you a quick picture of this cage because it's beautiful, it's lovely, and I think it would be good maybe for finches or canaries, birds that don't bite at the wood. Thank you for joining me in this blissful video. Happy 4th of July. If you have any questions about parrots, please be sure to put them below. Otherwise, I love reading your comments. I love seeing what's going on with you and your parrots. Make sure to give me a like. It helps my juice, and then I will catch you in the next feathered video.